on YouTube. Yeah. All right, we are live on YouTube. How's everyone doing today? How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Navigating the Modern World with Eli, the Walking with Purpose live edition. This is episode number 962. I'm going to wait a second for some people to pass on by. And I've got another wonderful topic to discuss here today. It's going to be a great show where we're going to talk about positivity and creating more unity and stopping this massive division that we have primarily here in our country where I live, the U.S., United States of America, but there's division everywhere. And we really need to focus our attention, shift our attention to bringing more positivity into this world. We have a lot of unhappy and miserable people in this world. A lot of them are lurking out here on YouTube. A lot of them use YouTube as an outlet. And if you use YouTube as an outlet for the right reasons, like I've been saying recently, that's not a problem. But if you use YouTube as an outlet to conglomerate with other people that are also doing dumb shit like you to mask the real issue, to mask your insecurities, to mask your trauma that you're not willing to admit, tackle head on, and work through. That's the wrong reasons to come out here and to use this platform as an outlet to conglomerate with other people in the same situation you're in and to attack people that are happy like myself, right? I'm just using myself as an example, but it's anyone that's happy. These people attack anyone that's happy. And these are the people that are creating the division. These are the people that are, creating negativity. And the reason is because they fucking hate themselves. I mean, it's pretty blunt for me to say that, but it's the absolute truth, and they themselves know it. They themselves know it. And when you call out people that are extremely negative because they fucking hate themselves, they get super triggered. Why? Because it's the truth. The truth will always hurt. But at the same time, my friends, the truth shall set you free. Right? These people need to set themselves free. So that way they can come over here to the good side of things and be more positive, be more reasonable, right? Be more accepting of other people's feelings, wants, and needs, not just their own, because they're stuck in this rut of misery, of self-pity, right? Self-pity, right? It's about 57 degrees, 56, 57 degrees here today, and it's supposed to rain later on in the evening, around 7 o'clock, 7:30, between 7 and 7:30. So I've come out early again today. But yeah, we're just going to get right to it. And as more and more people come in, if we get some people that are chatting here today and want to share their thoughts, and they are reasonable thoughts, we'll address that as the show goes on. Or if you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, Hey, Tia, how are you doing? Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here today. God bless you and your family and your friends. Respectfully, maturely, professionally. Hey, Tia, that's my girlfriend, Dawn. Dawn Ledgerwood's in the house. Thank you, babe. Now, ladies, again, if we have any issues in the chat today with some mentally ill people, please just click on hide user from channel. I don't even want to see their messages. I don't want to know about their messages. I don't want to see them. I don't want any more negativity to shine through on this channel. And I'm sure you ladies don't want any more negativity shining through as well, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. By the way, can you hear me clearly and see me clearly? Let me know. Probably going to do the whole trail today, 3.5 miles. Plenty of time. I don't have my gloves on, but I'm layered up, so I'm feeling good. I've got, Spider Touch gloves. Same ones I got you, babe. And they work pretty well on the phone, but nothing's better than your bare hands, right? It's like putting a condom on your hand, right? Although sometimes, you got to use them, right? Yeah. Anyway. So, yeah, I gotta tell you folks, I'm still keeping up with the political stuff, but I'm really trying to not make it the highlight of my shows here. I'm not trying to make it the highlight of the GNA, but I've grown to understand, and hopefully you have grown to understand as well, that there will always be some political aspects regarding anything and everything. That's just the way it goes. I'm going to wait for this person to pass on by. And, I'll tell you, let me start off by saying this. If you've been keeping up lately, Teslas are being attacked globally, especially here in the U.S. And I guess there was an incident where some guy, I think he set a Tesla on fire or attacked a Tesla dealership in Vegas. I heard a little bit about that story. The big beetles crossing the trail. I didn't want to step on it. I'm going to do some more research on that story, and then I'm going to probably talk a little more about it. But, I was watching Brian Tyler Cohen, a great YouTuber with almost 4 million subscribers. He's a mid-30s, good millennial, left-leaning, more so down the middle, progressive type of content creator, political commentator. And he was playing clips of a Fox interview regarding Elon Musk being asked about what's been going on with people attacking Tesla lately. And he was saying, I don't know why people are attacking Tesla or attacking me. I consider myself to be a good person, doing good things. And then Brian Tyler Cohen was showing all the shitty things that Musk has done. And the level of hypocrisy, I'm seeing here, that's also causing a lot of the issues in our country and the divide, all stems from the guy that has the most money. Like Elon Musk has a lot of power. Whether you like it or not, Elon Musk has a lot of global power. He's got the most amount of money. Right? When you have the most amount of money, regardless of your morals, values, and ethics, which I would hope they're good like mine, money buys anything, right? And it's more so going to show lately that when you have the most amount of money you can buy a presidency. Elon Musk, contributed over $250 million, like almost $300 million to Donald Trump's re-election campaign. And now Elon Musk is contributing money. I can't remember. I think it's in Wisconsin, where there's a race there going on, and I think it's a judicial race where he's trying to get the Republican in by massively funding, that campaign. In essence, Elon Musk is going around trying to buy our government. So that way, he has Trump there, and anyone that goes after Elon legitimately regarding any of his companies, and there have been a lot of things his companies have done wrong, SpaceX and Tesla, right? Trump goes in and gets rid of all of the current people in those government positions and replaces them with guinea pigs that he can control and give Elon Musk a free pass. TS says, hi, Don. And it's just become more and more clear and evident, right? So if Elon Musk is a very smart man, Elon Musk may be a smart man tech-wise and starting up companies and investing in companies, but he's life fucking stupid. He is extremely life stupid, right? Because if he's going to go on, I believe it was Fox, and say, I don't understand why people are attacking me or hate me or coming at my company, well, then you're fucking oblivious, dude. Then you're a dumbass. If you can't see it, it's going to keep on happening. And see, here's the thing. I don't wish harm upon anyone. And, I don't wish violence upon anyone, including Musk. What's happening to Musk is not right. It's not a good thing. But at the same time, I understand why it's happening. Okay? It's like the same thing when I was talking years ago about Gabby Petito, and I got shitted on big time by some stupid fucks out here on YouTube, right? I was talking about Gabby Petito, right? And why I feel Brian Laundrie, what drove him to murder her. And what I said was like, she really belittled the guy, right? She used the guy as her production manager and a cameraman, and always made it more about her than making it about them, right? And I think at one point, this is just my opinion, I think at one point Brian felt so belittled, and she shamed him so badly. And I'm not saying it's right. It's not right. Right? He snapped and killed her. Right? And I said something back in those days. I said, it's almost like she deserved what she got. No one deserves to die. But if you're going to antagonize a man and belittle a man, let's say you go on a journey out in the middle of nowhere. You're going out on a journey and you're a couple and you're engaged to get married and all that, right? You should be supporting each other and respecting each other. And I just feel like Gabby did not respect Brian. She did not respect Brian. And that's not cool. Right? And I believe today is would have been Gabby's 26th birthday. Don, if you're still around, babe, if you're still around, you were telling me about that. You heard a little bit about the Gabby Petito thing, right? So I'm going to say the same thing about Elon Musk. It's almost like he deserves to have Tesla's firebombed and his dealerships fucked with. Now again, I don't wish harm upon him, but Musk deserves it's almost like he deserves what he's getting because of what he's doing. And if he's not smart enough to realize what he's doing, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. I really don't know what to tell you. If that's the case, then we've got the dumbest, we've got the dumbest, what do you call it? I can't think of the word right now. I mean, we've got the dumbest people in government right now. Let's put it that way. We really do. Dawn says, yes, it's her birthday. She's what, 26? She would have been 26 today? Yeah, and people like to take things out of context, right? I've always been the kind of person that is very honest, straightforward, and direct, very polarizing. Dawn says, yeah, in the chat. Respectfully, maturely, professionally. Okay? I've always been the kind of person that's very honest. And I've always been the kind of person that will put myself in other people's shoes and try to figure out how I would feel if I was in their situation. Now, first of all, I would never kill anyone. I've never felt that way. Have I been angry at women before? What man hasn't been angry at a woman? What woman hasn't been angry at a man? Right? Okay? In my younger days, was it a little harder to control my emotions? Yeah. Like sometimes, in my younger days, I would punch a wall or something, but I never put my hands on any woman. I never put my hands on any woman. I would never take it that far. But some of the things women have done to me and said to me were very hurtful, very shameful, and I felt I didn't deserve, right? But as you get older, you become stronger and you start to realize that, that's just the way things go sometimes. And hey, if you're with a woman or a man that's not respecting you or appreciating you, right, and is belittling you constantly, then you need to end that relationship. You need to walk away. Walk away respectfully, maturely, and professionally, like my girlfriend's account here. Maybe take a little time off and put yourself back out there and find someone that's going to respect you in the ways you deserve to be respected. We all have choices. Brian Laundrie had choices. And so did Gabby Petito. But we have to also realize that they were young. They were in their 20s. And I'll tell you this, I'm 51 years old right now. I have a lot more wisdom and knowledge at age 51 than I did at age 21 or 25 or 30 or even 31. I have a lot more knowledge and experience, right? And, as you get older, you begin to understand that shit happens and you don't let it get to you and you don't do stupid shit that's going to ruin your life. Like beat people up or kill people or steal or anything. You don't do stupid shit that's going to ruin your future, right? Because you do stupid shit, there's always a price to pay for doing stupid shit. So, honestly, as much as I don't believe in violence, okay, as much as no one should have to deal with what Elon Musk is currently going through, I completely understand why it's happening. And here's the truth of the matter. He's in control of stopping that. All Elon has to do, if he wants this to stop, is go public and say, hey, everyone, I know many of you don't like me and don't like the way things have gone. since I've been a part of this new administration. That's the word I was looking for, administration. Right? I haven't been as transparent as I should be. I've been doing and saying a lot of things that aren't true, and then when questioned about them, I deflect and say, well, we're not always going to get it wrong. When we get it wrong, we'll apologize. Right? And, you know, I haven't been doing things as best as possible, and I need to really start doing things that take everyone's feelings, wants, and needs into consideration, not just my own. You know how far that would go? If he were to go public and own that. The problem is Donald Trump would flip the fuck out, right? So as long as Musk keeps doing what he's doing, people are going to continue to attack his company. Innocent people that own Teslas are going to have vandalized Teslas, especially if you have a Cybertruck, right? Tesla dealerships that are 100% owned by Tesla, which Musk is the CEO of, are going to get vandalized. The Tesla stock's going to keep going down. It's lost pretty much right around half of what it was worth just several months back. If you're going to go publicly as the richest man in the world and say, I don't understand why people hate me, I don't understand why people are vandalizing my business, right? It's because you're making it all about you, whether you realize it or not. He realizes it. He knows exactly what he's doing. But what is he going to do? Trump wants him to do exactly what he's doing, which is what's affecting Musk. Right? But if Musk does the right thing to turn it around, then Trump is going to not be supportive of him, or maybe get rid of him as the lead person in the Department of Government Efficiency, known as Doge, right? Oh, it's a little bit windy. You know, I've always said, and I've even said it a lot recently, but I'll say it again, I've always said karma has no deadline. And you mess with the bull, you will get the horns, right? And right now, Musk is facing karma. And right now, Musk has messed with the bull, and the bull is coming out and saying, listen, I'm about to knock you the fuck out with my horns. And then you're done. Right? The bull's about to take Musk out. That's how bad it is, right? But, you know, instead of doing the right thing, he comes out on social media. Not on social media, I believe it was Fox News. He comes out and he tries to play the role of an innocent man, you know. It's almost like he's almost crying like a little baby and saying that, I don't understand why people don't like me. I don't understand why people are attacking my companies, are vandalizing my stuff, right? And then he wants to also blame the left. Him and Trump want to say it's the left that's creating all the violence, right? Well, let's not forget about Donald Trump being a big fucking sore loser in the last election. And the same day that Vice President Mike Pence on that day was going to certify the election for Biden, Trump had a nearby rally and told his people, we're going to go down to the Capitol and we're going to blah, 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 right? He incited an insurrection at the Capitol where lots of cops were just crazily beaten. Lots of windows were broken, right? Lots of chaos and destruction. You're going to wonder, Musk, that you're supporting a man that basically, you know, was a poor loser in the last election and instructed people practically to go to the Capitol building and create violence. And now you're whining like a little baby that people are violently attacking your company? It's cliche to me, right? And it's called karma. And karma has no deadline. And again, when you mess with the bull, you will get the horns. In the end, the good people always prevail. Initially, it might seem like the people that are writing lines, crossing lines, doing illegal stuff, it may seem like the people that are doing all the bad shit get away with it. And that happens, right? And who gets screwed? The good people, right? But at the end of the day, you give it due time, the good people always win in the end. Because again, karma is real. And again, like I said, karma has no deadline. And again, I'll say it one more time. When you mess with the bull, you will get the horns, right? I've been trying to create unity here at the GNA network for the longest time. And it hasn't been the easiest thing. It has not been the easiest thing to do. Right? I'll tell you what I'm most tired about. I'll tell you what I'm most tired about. I'm tired of people that are wasting resources over stupid shit, over nonsense garbage. Let me give you an example right now. So, to the MAGA Trump supporters and to creators out here on YouTube that I'll call them second or third or, fourth level type of citizens, right? Or class, sorry. They're like maybe second, third, or fourth class citizens, right? These people are not real Americans, in my opinion. They're very miserable, unattractive, unhealthy, unreasonable, mentally and emotionally unstable people. They come out here on YouTube and they create drama content and they pick on other creators they perceive to be better than them, and they pick fights purposefully on YouTube as their content, and that's what they do. I feel it's a lot of wasted server space and bandwidth, right? Because most of these channels, if they were even monetized at one point, and some were, they get removed, and guess what? YouTube doesn't make really much money from them, if anything at all. Now, YouTube does put ads on non-monetized channels, but they also have to be advertiser friendly. And the problem with these channels is that they're not advertiser friendly. They're not profitable for YouTube, and they're actually just not good for the morality, of people, of the general population in general. They're just not good, right? They're just not good. But you know what the funny thing is? Most of these people are MAGA Trump supporters that create this type of content, right? These people, while they're wasting server space and bandwidth on YouTube with their stupid shit that's not profitable to anyone except for them if they make a few bucks from people that donate to that shitty content, right? I'm going to compare that to, what you MAGAs are saying that, the liberals set up our government in a way to where we're wasting money, we're wasting resources, right? We're finding, you guys are saying that we're finding, fraud and misuse of funds, right? Of government tax dollars, right? Right? So you folks are the first ones to come out and say, we got a problem with people wasting resources in the government and wasting our tax dollars. But you're also the same people that are wasting resources on YouTube and social media with your stupid nonsense that's worthless and doesn't do shit for you, the creator, or anyone that's following you. right? All it does is set you back on a further negative path. And it divides people more so than unites people, right? And there's nothing positive about it. There's no positivity. That's another part of this show here today. We want to bring more positivity back to not only here at the GNA, but America and the entire world. And especially even here on YouTube, because there are now almost 3 billion active users on YouTube every month. 3 billion. It's nearly half the world. Right? What we need to do is look at ourselves in the mirror, like I was saying yesterday. You've got to look at yourself in the mirror. You have to self-reflect, right? And ask yourself, if you're supporting this stupid-ass, shitty drama content, what are you getting out of it? Well, I'm being real here, right? I understand there are some people out here that don't like me, right? That's your choice. But is it me you don't really like, or are you miserable with yourself? And don't you want to better yourself than the place you're already at? And if you want to better yourself, do you think hanging around with the most negative, shittiest people in the world, do you think that's going to help you get better? The reason why you follow these creators is because they're attacking other people that are in a better place, and you seeing better people in a better place than you makes you temporarily feel better, but that just puts a band-aid on the situation. It's a temporary, short-term fix until the next live stream where the same shit is done, right? And you need to continue getting your doses of that stupid-ass content to feel better about yourself. How about coming over here to a more positive group? How about supporting a more positive revolution we're trying to create here, and come to a place that's going to be positive all the time? It seems like to me the negativity is like a drug to you folks that are stuck in this rut, right? Why are there commercials during your stream? I actually just tested that, Tia. For the first time today, I actually had them turned off during the stream, but I actually turned them on during the stream. So you might get a commercial every 6 minutes. I'm not going to run it that way in the future. People that have YouTube Premium, you will not see those commercials. But I was just testing something, so I'm sorry about that, Tia. I was just testing something new today. That was a change I made just to test something out today. I'm sorry about that. What will happen is a commercial will pop up. You can hit skip ads, and it'll take you right back to where I'm at. Does that make sense? Again, my apologies for that. I don't want to upset anyone, especially you. I was just trying something new out. Let me know if you heard that. That's weird. I'm not getting commercials. Babe, that's because you're on my YouTube Premium family account. Remember, babe? You never get commercials because you're on my YouTube Premium family account. Remember that? Not everybody has YouTube Premium, which gives you ad-free viewing, and creators get paid from half of the YouTube Premium fees. Yes, I was just curious. They are really quick. No, it doesn't bother me. Yeah, no, they're just for today. I'm not gonna have them on in the middle of the stream in the future. But thank you for letting me know it's working. So I'll make a few extra pennies off of you clicking on those. Tia, not a big deal. Thank you though. I'm sorry again. Babe, Dawn, you know that I know you hate commercials. I do too. Who does like commercials, really? Some of them are okay, but especially on YouTube, when you're watching videos or a live stream, it can be really annoying. No worries, says Tia. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, why be stuck in a rut, right? Why be stuck in a rut, right? Give me a second here. Thank you, Tia. Well, here's my my one comment here today. Again, I'm going to put this out here to people that continue to daily simulcast my streams. I'm going to start to file copyright takedown notices on you. All right, and you can file your counter notifications, and if your channel gets shut down, you can also take me to court if you'd like. And I'm ready to battle this out. So if you want to continue using full portions of my stream to profit off of my name, above and beyond what's fair use, right? And let me show you something real quick. You're going to see something on your screen right now. All right, we're back live. We're back live. Dawn and Tia, can you see me? I'm not going to go on the observation deck because we have people up there and I don't want to interrupt them. But Dawn and Tia, let me know if you can hear me and see me clearly. Tia says yes. So let me make this very clear to you, right? What you just saw on your screen there is something I'm going to be showing very often. And if you try to block it after a while, that's okay. I will still find ways. That picture you just saw when I went off the air for a second is my Coach Eli professional picture, which is registered with the United States Copyright Office. So not only will I file copyright on your streams, when you file your counter notification, I'm going to immediately file a lawsuit in a U.S. federal court because I now have a copyright certificate on that. I am tired of people abusing my content in ways that are affecting my business and my copyright. And right now, I'm going to go after you legally. And there you go. You can back off, you can go away, or you can face me in court. And I've got lots of proof of your violations. And now I even have the legal documentation to sue you in federal court, and I will. Right? Let me show you one more time here. Let me show you on the screen right now. All right, we're back live. We're back live. Okay. Now, rebroadcasting while I'm live and then re-uploading to Rumble, I'll still sue you. Doesn't matter where you put my content. You're showing something that is registered with the United States Copyright Office. If you don't want to believe me, go and look it up yourself. It doesn't matter. When I file and my case is accepted, then you can deal with it at that point. I'm done. Move the hell on, or I'm going to see you in court. That's not a threat, that's a promise. Move the hell on. I don't want anything to do with you guys. You have no right to use my content at the level that you do. I don't talk about you. I have my own stuff. Okay? Move the hell on, or we're going to be going to federal court. That is not a joke. Laugh all the fuck you want. My trademark with the United States Patent and Trademark Office is about to get approved. It's gone past the opposition period. No one opposed it. So I'm fully protected. If you don't think I'm going to sue you and take you to court, some of you never thought I was going to take action I recently took. I will go take further action if I have to. And I'm not kidding. And not only will I take action on that, I will also show proof of other laws being broken with proof regarding myself, my family, my content. So keep on doing what you're doing. When your channels get shut down, you want to sue me for getting your channel shut down, I've got all the evidence I need. Violating a registered copyright image. That's all I'm going to say. I start filing copyright not only on YouTube, but also on Rumble later tonight. And if you file a counter notification, then I'll see you in federal court. I will file a case within 10 business days before YouTube reinstates your video, and your copyright will stick. And then I'll file a second copyright on you. And I'll send YouTube the same case. And then I'll file a third one, and then your channel will be shut down. And then we'll still go to court. And I'll sue you for $1 million. I'm not playing. This is exactly why I took all the protective measures I did. At the end of last year, I was talking about this. Everything has gone through. I don't think some of these fools realize when you have a trademark patent, it's a whole lot different. Well, here's the thing, Tia. I already have the registered trademark of the GNA. Okay? I already have the registered trademark of the GNA through the California Secretary of State's office. And the federal national one from the United States Patent and Trademark Office just passed the notice of opposition period. No one opposed it. And now I had to file a statement of use. I'm just waiting for them to get my statement of use, and then it'll be live. But the registered trademark is not about copyright. It's only about protecting the brand. If they try to impersonate me or use my brand, that's what that protects. My copyright certificate from the United States Copyright Office is on my coach Eli professional picture. Now, Tia, I'm going to go offline for a second. Let me know if you see my thumbnail of my picture. All right, we are back live. We should be back live. Tia, let me know if you can hear me and see me, and if you're still around, Don. If not, that's okay. I know you're working on some other stuff at home, babe. But Tia, first of all, let me know if you can hear me and see me. I'm going to wait for you to mention that. And let me know, did you just see the picture? Thanks, babe. Thank you, respectfully, maturely, and professionally, Don. Tia and Don, let me know, did you just see the thumbnail come up when I went offline for a second? Did you see my thumbnail with my picture on the right? Okay, so Don and TS says yes. So that image you see there is my Coach Eli professional picture that was recently registered last month. It finally went through with the United States Copyright Office. I'm showing you the certificate. I have the certificate at home, babe. As a matter of fact, I may do a stream from the studio and just show people. You can go look it up anyway. It doesn't matter if you have the number. But right there, that certificate will allow me to sue anyone for displaying that image, using that image without my permission. So I'll tell you what, if you're now thinking that when I file a copyright takedown on you, that you're gonna file a counter notification under section 107 of US copyright law, right? YouTube will give me 10 business days to file a federal lawsuit. The moment you file your counter notification, I will file a lawsuit in a federal copyright court here in the Bay Area. There's San Francisco and San Jose, I think Oakland. There's like two or three federal courthouses here, right? It costs about $600. I'm gonna pay it. Because let me tell you something. I'm gonna pay it, you're gonna lose, I'm gonna bankrupt you. And whether you have the money to pay me or not, it's gonna stop you from abusing my content. It's gonna set a precedence even further out here. So what I'm telling you right now is stop using my content, move on, or else I move forward. And this time, I'm giving you a warning. No one believed me I was gonna take action I took last year. And I did get precedence out of that. Because of what happened there is something else I can also use in future lawsuits. And trust me, I will use it. So move the fuck on, leave me the hell alone, leave my content alone, or see your channels go bye-bye, and I'll see you in court, a federal copyright court. We're gonna bypass small claims court because all you're gonna do is opt out. We're gonna go straight to federal court. And you can ask the judge, you can answer the judge why you're continuously rebroadcasting my entire streams that take away from me being able to have a bigger audience on YouTube and to be able to have YouTube better promote my streams. That's exactly what I'm going to tell the judge. You're affecting my business and my opportunity on YouTube by circumventing YouTube's system and violating copyright laws. So keep on going. And I'm making a promise to you, whoever's doing this, I'm making a promise to you that I will see you in court. If your channel goes down and you want to sue me for whatever you think you've got nothing. Right? You've got nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. That's okay. You can tell that woman over there that I will be filing on her channel. Anything that has my content, I'll be filing on her channel later today. Anything that's using my image or my copyright, I'll be filing. So I don't give a fuck how many people you have over there or how much money you're making. All I care about is standing up for what's mine to a thief out there on the internet. Right? So, like they say, babe and Tia, back to court we go, right? Back to court we go, right? Back to court we go. I look forward to it. I'll tell you this, regardless of what happens in court, I'll take your YouTube channel down legitimately with my copyright certificate. And there's nothing you could do about it at all. You guys found a loophole the last time, and now I've taken action to protect my business and everything else. Now you got nothing. You got zero, right? Honky Tonk Man, how are you doing? Let Honky Tonk Man stay for a second. They've been okay for a while. How you doing, Honky Tonk Man? It's ironic how you're coming here around the time that these people are actively doing stupid shit, right? You know, I could have my girlfriend Dawn, who has manager access, and can file copyrights on my behalf. I can have Dawn go file a copyright right now. I just got out of work, doing good. Yeah, great to hear that. Wonderful, wonderful. Glad you're out of work. Hope your day is going well. Hope it is. This is what I'm going to tell people. If you want to critique my content every day, do a pre-recorded video, 5 minutes long, and share some clips, but you rebroadcasting my live stream in its entirety, you're violating my copyright. I'm not letting it go anymore. I'm not. I'm not. I'm going to do the same thing that Robert Reese did. I should have filed that third copyright strike back then. I didn't do it. I have my reasons why I didn't do it. But now, I have every reason to do it. I'm much better protected now. And you could talk about this as your story. You could say that you're 0-2 in court against me. Or sorry, you're 2-0. I don't give a shit if you're 100-0 against me. It doesn't matter. What matters is the principle of everything that came out of everything, right? What matters is where we're at right now. And I'm driving the car right now. Right? I'm driving the car right now. Right? There are other things I'm in progress of getting United States copyright certificates on. I haven't mentioned them. They're in progress. They have not been approved yet. Eventually they will. And then we're going to further be able to take federal level action where these channels can no longer just simply file a counter notification and say it's fair use. And then if you even sue them in the new small claims court, they have 60 days to opt out. What the fuck's the point of small claims court? So fuck small claims court. We're going straight to federal court. That's exactly why I got the copyright certificate. Because what you motherfuckers were saying last year was that, whoa, you can't sue anyone in a federal court without a copyright certificate. So guess what I did? I got a copyright certificate. Now I'm going to take you to federal court. Right? And there are more federal U.S. Copyright Office certificates coming. I don't give a shit if you're laughing, if people are paying you for this, Whatever. You enjoy this while you can. You're not going to have a channel soon. You're not. You want to sue me for your channel going down? I'm ready to go. I got all my evidence. I got everything. All you got is, well, you know, I'm a reaction channel. I'm a reaction channel and I'm just doing reactions to Mr. Melas' content. Sure the fuck you are. When it really counts, oh, you're a reaction channel. Yeah. Uh-huh. There's a lot more to the story than I'm willing to put out here publicly. I'm not going to put it out there. I'm not going to give you that. I'm not going to give you shit. But I know there are people watching here right now. There are people watching here right now that respect what I'm saying, respect the fact that I'm standing up to you and telling you I've had enough of your shit for the last 2 years. I've had enough of you going real life at myself, my family. I've had enough of the stupid shit you've done because you crave attention you can't get otherwise. And these are my opinions, right? Just like you have your opinions of me. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm not going to sit here for the rest of my life allow you to continuously rebroadcast my streams every day to make $100 a day at my expense. I'm not going to do that. I'm at the point right now where I'm going to take the legal action I have rights to stop it. And, you know, here's the thing. Now, you could try to say it's your business, right? So I can't come after your personal assets, right? That's fine. That's fine. If you want to put your business on the line and force your business into bankruptcy, you ain't doing shit with it anyway, so who gives a fuck? Woolworth, it's been a while. Happy I was able to catch you live today. Hey, Woolworth, how you doing? Don, Tia, remember Woolworth? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. So my suggestion is this. This is your warning. You do whatever you want at your own risk, right? Any piece of content that has my professional picture on it, in any way, shape, or form on a community wall, any piece of content of mine in a video or live simulcast on your channel, I'm filing copyrights today. Boom, boom, boom. And when you file your counter notification, I will then send to YouTube that I'm filing a case in federal court with my copyright certificate. And then YouTube will not reinstate your videos and your channel will be terminated in 10 business days, 14 total days. And you can cry and whine. You can threaten to sue me for wrongfully terminating your channel, which, nope, you're using my content. It's not wrongfully terminating shit. I've got a copyright certificate. You're not going to win in court. You're not. You're absolutely not going to win in court. You know it, right? Your days of doing this are numbered. And that's not a threat, that's a promise. It's a promise. keep banning those people, because when her channel goes down tonight, boom, 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 and she tries to file her counter notifications, the moment she does that is the moment I go to the website and I file a federal copyright lawsuit. Now, I'm just telling you this, I'm trying to be nice to you. You want your channel to remain monetized, you want your channel to stay up, you want to be able to continue doing what you're doing, even though you're already circumventing, because you never got your other channel back, right? Even though you're circumventing, you're getting by. You want to remain active here, then my suggestion is do the right thing, move the fuck on. You got people from the other side coming here with their sock accounts and with their, oh, you know, what does it have to do? They're making $100 in donations. It's off my content. You want to use small clips of my content and critique my work? Use less than 5% of my content, which is the right way to do fair use? Go right ahead. That's your right to do so. You have no right to rebroadcast my entire stream and take people from my audience. Right? And this time in federal court, I will bring Dawn. I will have Tia remotely appear. I will have Sandra Palacio remotely appear. I will have people remotely appear to corroborate my story. I'll even get other people that probably aren't too thrilled at me either, but are less thrilled about you, that would testify on my behalf. You want to keep pushing this because there's no other way you can make money on the internet. You see, the other day, I was talking about that idiot that's still botting, right? And I don't even want to talk about any of you, but you continue to affect me out here. So now, I'm going to come after you legally. And I'm going to put it out there publicly. And I'm going to let everyone know. Because there's nothing you can do. The ball's in my court. And I'm going to end this once and for all. Because you just won't stop. Right? This is going to become a copyright case with lots of evidence on my end. I've got lots of evidence. 2 years of evidence downloaded on stuff that you don't even have publicly available anymore. And in copyright court, it'll all be relevant. In the federal court. Your one chance is remove everything that has my content, stop rebroadcasting me, move on to bigger and better things. Because at midnight tonight, I'll get up out of bed and I will check. And anything there, I will take an hour or two to file copyrights. And my woman will have no problem on that. Because she supports me. And then we're going to do this same old song and dance again. Right? We're going to do this same old song and dance again. Took all of the end of last year. Moved away from YouTube for a while. I was taking care of things. I was further protecting myself. Now, everything's in place. Now it's time to take action with all the hard work I've done. When you're making donations off of rebroadcasting an hour and a half long live stream, that's copyright infringement. You're making donations based on that content. How you doing, Ramon? Have a good one, man. Yeah, Commander Short. You were held for review because you used the block word and Tia banned you. So you want to come in here? You want to come in here and act like a fucking 2-year-old before the woman's channel you follow goes down for copyright infringement? Right? I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I got more than enough. I got a transcript from the previous case too. Trust me. There's a lot of stuff that I'll bring up. There's a lot of stuff that I will use to end this once and for all. I want nothing to do with you folks. You've had your fun. I've let you get away with it. You've made enough money. Now move the fuck on. Or it's not going to go well for any of you. And don't sit there and say, oh, Eli's threatening me. I'm going to sue him for that. You can't sue for that. I'm not threatening your life or anything. I never do that. You just have nothing else to come back at. You got no leg to stand on. None. Zero. Zilch. Zip. And everyone in your communities is going to know about this, and they're all going to agree, with the exception of the people that the 15 or 20 Eli haters that support the theft of my content every day. But I'll tell you, there are a lot of people, even in this shitty drama community, that can't stand the people over there, especially the creator. Right? And yeah, I'll definitely get back what was taken from me, my respect back, my balls back. I let you people, including this person, shit on me for far too long. I'm done with that. Let me ask you, Tia. If you're around, Dawn, you could say something too, but let me ask you, Tia, if you're still around. What do you feel about this situation? Do you understand why I'm even addressing it? It needs to stop. And I'm trying to give people a chance because now I am going to take action. And, it's like we got this stupid ass from Louisiana coming in and botting the channel every day on their behalf of that rebroadcast. Then they're rebroadcasting, and then they're doing things that are affecting my right to free enterprise out here. This is affecting our growth, right? I don't care if those people don't like me. If they want to watch my content, they need to come here and watch it, not there. Now, if she wants to do fair use a small clip and dissect the stream, no problem. All right, that's fine. Say goodbye to your channel. Say goodbye. But see, I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to remove everything from YouTube and move it over to Rumble. And I'll tell you what, I will go to Rumble and file over there. And then I will also file in the federal court. You may be laughing right now. When I see you in court again and sue you for everything you don't got, then that's fine. I'm done. You want to call me bitch boy? Call me bitch boy. We're going to keep on adding the stuff that you were accused of by a judge. I'm not going to mention it because you already illegally recorded. Oh, by the way, yeah, you illegally recorded the harassment case, right? And you were also accused of breaking 2 laws during that case. The people that heard your illegally recorded copy, if you didn't edit it, know what I'm talking about. All of that will be brought up. And it's all relevant to your credibility. And what do you want to do? Bring in people, say, oh, Eli uses shock collars on dogs. You know how stupid these fucking people were? In the last case, they testified saying, oh, Eli uses shock collars on dogs. It's not illegal. What the hell did that have to do with the case? How stupid as fuck was that? Everyone knows how scammy that woman is. Of course. And guess what? She's continuing to mess with my livelihood. So now we're going to go back to court, Tia. Now we're going to go back to court. Unless she stops rebroadcasting and deletes all the content she's made, then we can fight it out in court, in a federal copyright court. And we're going to show the federal judge every single piece of content she's done on me for the last 2 years. From even the past channel that was removed. I got screenshots of the thumbnails. I've got the actual videos all downloaded. I've literally got 100 plus gigabytes. No, not even that. More than that. Like 300 plus gigabytes of content on me from this one person. Same goes for everyone restreaming me. The same goes for everyone restreaming me from this hate group. Move on. I'm done with this. This is now going to become a federal copyright case. I'm not kidding. I'm going to go live from the studio tonight. Who the hell is that? I don't even know what the hell that stupid comment was. It has nothing to even do with this show. This is the only way to stop these people, is to get copyright certificates and sue them in federal court, because they will opt out of small claims court. And this shit's about to get real, and I'm not kidding. Move on. I don't want to deal with you folks anymore. I want to run my channels. I want to build my audience, and I don't want you folks fucking with the YouTube algorithm using my content. And it is fucking with the YouTube algorithm. That's going to be part of my case, that what you folks are doing is basically at the same time rebroadcasting my streams, and you're tweaking the YouTube algorithm to favor your content over mine. Again, if you want to do small clips under fair use, go right ahead. Not rebroadcast entire streams. I said what I had to say. You have until midnight tonight. That's 3 a.m. your time, midnight my time, to take care of stuff. Or the filing begins. And I'll just pick and choose who I want to file on first. I'm not going to say who I'm going to file on or what I'm going to file on. I'm just trying to give you folks a chance to do the right thing. I'm being a good person here, saying, hey, you've had your fun. You played this shit out. It's done. I have a business to run. Move on, stop doing what you're doing, or I will see you in federal court and we'll battle it out there. And I will have an attorney and I will pay for the attorney. No problem. Time to go. More on this tomorrow. More on this tomorrow. There's a lot more to talk about. I said a bit about what I was talking about regarding the topic earlier, but there's more to talk about. Because every single day, this group of people continues to do things that are severely affecting and impacting my livelihood, my girlfriend's livelihood, my LLC's livelihood. You think I'm fucking with you? I'm not. I'm not messing with you. You think I'm joking? I'm not messing with you. Keep fighting. You're like, oh, I will. I will. You see, she never thought I would take her to court. I did take her to court last year. And technically the case was dismissed with prejudice, which is fine. But in that case, in the transcript of that case, and her illegally recorded audio, which I have proof that she did that because she put out a video with the judge saying you sow what you reap. I have that. I have that. We will bring that to court, right? Also, a couple other things that the judge found unlawful in that case on the other side. I'm not going to talk about it because I'm not going to give anyone shit, right? But all of that on top of this will be presented. And yes, it's a copyright case, but it's going to show credibility. Objection, relevance, Your Honor. Credibility of the witness. Overruled. Credibility. Thank you for the stream. Try to relax with Don tonight. You are very well prepared. Oh, I am. I really hope I don't have to start filing those copyrights tonight. I will file on whoever the fuck I please. No one's going to threaten me. You can move on too, James. You can move on too. Why do you want to threaten me on my own content? Right? Why are you going to threaten me on my own content? You want to ruin my life? No one's trying to ruin your life. I'm not trying to ruin anyone's life here. You people need to move the fuck on. You people need to stop the stupid shit and move the fuck on. It's time to move on. I'm going to go one more lap around. It's absolutely ridiculous that I'm being threatened over my own content, over my own right to free enterprise? When anyone that's doing this knows the excessive aspect of it is not right. And they wouldn't like it if it was done to them. And when they've been rebroadcasted that often, they themselves filed copyrights on people. So why are you folks able to own my content and then me not be able to file on you, but when other people try to use your content, you tell them to stop, and when they don't, you file copyrights on them? Like, honestly, this is not a reasonable way to do things. It's unreasonable, right? And I really hope that I don't have to take the action that I will take if it doesn't stop immediately. Because I'm telling you, you may not see the strikes tonight, you may not see them tomorrow, but you will eventually see them. You're going to see them when you least expect them. And at that point, whatever it is that you're going to do, whatever, I got to do what I got to do to protect my content and to protect my business and my brand and all that. I've come out and I've done things the right way every day, and you're affecting my growth. And that's part of my case in federal court. It's affecting my growth. I got people in Louisiana that are live view botting me every day, affecting the YouTube algorithm. They do it on purpose, right? Everything that's being done by these people is legitimately affecting me from being able to grow with a new audience. I've ignored everyone. I've done everything. Now I've got to go the legal route again. The time has come for you all to move on. It's time for you to move on. You have no rights to this content. Zero rights to this content. You don't. You don't have any rights. And then you want to bully me. You want to bully me so I don't copyright strike you, which is my rights to do so on my content. You want to bully and threaten me for you stealing my content every fucking day? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. That shit don't fly with me. Well, keep doing what you're doing and you're going to see exactly what's going to happen. I warned you folks. I warned you folks. You could save your channels. You can move on to other things and still have channels to do things on, even though all of you are circumventing YouTube. You're all circumventing a previous ban, right? So you do what you got to do. And whether I file on you folks tonight or tomorrow or next week or the end of the month, just know when you least fucking expect it, just like the last time, when you least expect it, that's when it's going to hit you. With that being said, thank you to everyone for being here. God bless all of you. We're here standing up for what's right. By the way, Farley, you moron, you're not welcome here. You come in here on many sock accounts. You come in here on many sock accounts. And whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. I don't care what you want to say, dude. I am keeping it positive. I'm standing up for what's mine, for what's right, and I'm sharing with people that you do not have to be blackballed by stupid fucking people that think they're above the law out here. You can protect yourself and take care of things. You know, thank you, babe. Everyone have a good night. Take care, says Tia. And Dawn is still here because she just banned someone. Thank you, babe. Thank you, babe. You know what, babe? Let me say this before we go, if you're still there. Thank you for letting me stand up for myself and supporting me on that. Thank you. I don't want to make my shows about these stupid fucks, but I had to put that out there today. I had to do what I had to do. I got to give people chances, because when I go to court, it's not if I go to court, when I go to court, I will tell the judge, I tried to give them chances, Your Honor. They already have taken so much, right? And I said, hey, I'd give you a free pass, but they just basically gave me a big F you, Your Honor. So here we are. I really wish we didn't have to be here, Your Honor, but I don't have another choice, right? Are you still here, babe? Good night, T.S. is Dawn. Babe, I was saying, I don't know if you heard it. Thank you for allowing me to stand up for myself and supporting me on this. I don't want to be talking about this all the time, but this had to be done. And I'm done. I'm done. I'm not going to let some stupid fucking people, trashy, scumbaggy, fucking nasty people on the internet that have nothing else besides using my entire live streams while I'm live and affecting me from moving this forward and us making money. I'm not going to let them do that anymore. I'm not going to let them do that anymore. I'm not. You're welcome, says Dawn. Night, Dawn. So, yeah. Do what you got to do. I'm going to do what I have to do. And when you least expect it, if you don't do the right thing, that's when you'll be hit. And when I say you'll be hit, I mean that legally. Legally. Oh, one more thing. Regardless of the whole thing, it is so fucking pathetic. And you folks can tell me if you're here on the replay, because now we're about to end, so there's not really much time for anyone to talk right now. But for you folks that are out here on the replay, you tell me, despite everything else, right? Isn't it just pathetic enough that these people, these grown-ass adults, are dependent on restreaming my live streams every day as their sole content and their sole way of making money on YouTube? Like, and that's another thing I'm going to tell the judge. It's like, it seems like they're there every time I go live, whether I pre-plan a show or go live on the fly. It's like they're there and they have it ready to go and they're plotting it, right? And they're not doing fair use the right way. They're not. They're using too much of my content, right? My whole case is going to be on the amount of content, not the fact that you're doing commentary. It's the amount of content that you're using, right? And proving, how am I going to prove damages? Because the YouTube algorithm is favoring you. You're having guys like the Louisiana man bot me, which is affecting me from getting the normal traction. The restream is affecting me from getting normal traction because there are more people there than here. So YouTube's favoring that, right? And I would have grown past this had it not been for what you folks are doing. How about you give it a month break and let's see how quickly we grow here. You folks know I'm right about that, right? But until somebody holds you accountable with the law, you won't stop. Until somebody holds you accountable legally, you won't stop, right? Because you're people that have no fucking morals, values, and ethics. You're just like Trump. You have no morals, values, or ethics, right? None. Zero. Zilch. Zip. And if the same thing was done to you that you're doing here, trust me, you wouldn't like it. You would have already been in court a long time ago. you would have already filed copyrights and tried to take these channels down, right? That were doing it to you. And some of you have even done that to other channels before. Like that Jay guy, he's taken down so many channels for doing the same thing to him that he did to them. It's so hypocritical. It's just, but I don't fall into the trap. That's why I never use any other content. I could talk about them all I want. I could say whatever I want. I just won't use anything that they can flag because they will. They will out of spite, and that's their only content, right? I'm not going to fucking give any of you that. With that being said, have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other. See you all tomorrow, everyone. Good night.